in our midst the illustrious presence of Professor C.N.R. Rao, Chairman, Scientific Advisory Council to the Prime Minister of the nation, besides his other heavy responsibilities. It is with a sense of wonder and admiration that I am following the proceedings of this august assembly, also with a mind to humbly learn. It was not too long ago that people thought that science and religion are two parallel lines that would seldom meet, even as each of them has but one aim, namely the pursuit of truth. But that time is gone. The Catholic Church, under the aegis of the recent popes, especially that of Pope John Paul II and the present Pope Benedict XVI, has manifested its more than willing readiness to re-examine even the thorny and controversial issues like the ones connected with the creation and Darwin's theory of evolution through natural selections and the Galileo controversy. The Church has a say even in the developments as recent as that of the Big Bang. The attitude of the Church in all these issues is not one of emboldening differences and dissimilarities, but similarities. The path is not to diverge, but to converge. In a statement in 2008, Pope Benedict XVI said that Galileo helped believers contemplate with gratitude the Lord's work. Even in the same year, the Pope said to delegates of a conference organized by the Pontifical Academy of Science on the topic, Scientific Insights into the Evolution of the Universe and Life. Quote, "There is no opposition between faith's understanding of creation and the evidence of empirical sciences." Unquote. And discussing the Big Bang, let us not forget that it was a Roman Catholic priest, Father Georges Lemaitre, who first proposed the Big Bang theory in 1927 on the basis of Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. Now, as to the specific topic of discussion, the materials, science and technology itself, I have yet to learn what exactly it means and what its implications are on today's life and contextual situations. But I am sure it concerns with the truth, and as such, it is worth knowing and learning. I borrow the words of Pope John Paul II of blessed memory to reflect my own attitude to this conference and towards science in general. Way back in 1979, he called science a highway to wonder. This great institute, the St. Thomas College, has a history as old as that of the diocese itself, maybe even older. My noble predecessor of venerable memory and the first bishop of the diocese, Mar Sebastian Weil, had always been considering this college as the apple of his eyes. That is one reason why any forward step this college makes is so very dear to me also. Viewed from this angle, this international conference is certainly a big leap forward. I feel really happy and proud. My happy congratulations to the manager, Monsignor Kollamparambil, to the principal, to the HOD, to the convener, Jinsen, a genius from my own parish, to all in the team on their commitment and dedication. I pray God's abundant blessing on you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that extremely motivating and inspiring speech. 11th of June 2012 is going to be written in golden letters in the annals of St. Thomas College, Pala. Not only because of the grandeur of this international conference, but also because of the eminence and greatness of the man inaugurating it. Over 1,400 research papers, 41 books, honorary doctorate degrees from over 51 universities all over the world, more than 40 major national and international awards and recognitions, member of all the major science academies in the world, including the Royal Society London and the National Academy of Sciences USA. Served and continues to serve as president, director, or member of almost all the major science academies, institutes, and bodies in India. The axis around which the scientific community in India moves, the engine that drives Indian scientists to new frontiers, the avatar who is leading India to the #1 position in the world of science. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Scientific Advisory Council to the Prime Minister of India, the chief guest of the day, the one and only Professor C.N.R. Rao. Sir, I cordially request you to first light the ceremonial lamp and inaugurate ICMST 2012 and then address the gathering. I request all the dignitaries to join our chief guest as he lights the ceremonial lamp.
Bishop Kalarangathu, Monsignor Kollamparambil, Dr. Jose, Professor Crew, other friends on the dais, participants in the conference, young students, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here this morning for this conference. This is the first time I've come to this college. I've heard a lot about St. Thomas College. Many of its students I have known, but this is the first time I've entered the premises of this very well-known institute. I'm very glad they have organized a meeting on materials. Unfortunately, the subject is not getting as much importance as it should. For those who are young, let me tell you this. The future of the world today depends on two main branches of science. One is directly related to life sciences, biology, another related to material sciences. Unfortunately, material science is considered to be by many people as a very narrow subject. It is not anymore. It concerns every aspect of life, whether it's a new building, new electronics, new computers, new anything, new instrumentation. All of them depends on our research and development in the area of material science. The number of developments that have occurred in the last century, particularly in the last 2 to 3 decades, is something unbelievable. I have been working, doing research as a professor in this subject for more than 50 and odd years, nearly 53 years. I've been doing research in this area for even longer than that. And in this area, the surprises have been fantastic. When you think that the subject is getting to a little dull, something new comes up. Let me remind you, in 1986, the high temperature superconductor that was discovered made very big sensation. In 1985 again, but a year before, fullerenes were discovered, the new form of carbon. 1991, carbon nanotubes were discovered. It goes on. And the phenomenon of colossal magnetoresistance by the manganese oxide, manganites, in 1993-94. I have participated in research in all these areas. I can tell you, it has been a wonderful life for me. In fact, I have no time to gossip, no time to talk bad of others, no time to joke around, because it has been very serious but exciting business to work in these areas. But let me tell you what has happened in the last 3-4 years. The discovery of graphene has really changed the nature of physics in many ways, nature of chemistry in many ways, and this area, graphene, has added much more excitement to research in material science. So this kind of periodic outbursts, periodic major discoveries in the area of materials has made the subject ever exciting. And for those who are young, this is a wonderful area to work in because there is physics in it, chemistry in it, biology in it. The area of biomaterials is, for example, a very exciting subject. But I have a very close friend of mine in MIT. In fact, I shared a very major prize with him some years ago. He does a lot of work on tissue engineering. Tissue engineering is a part of nanotechnology wherein you make artificial organs. Suppose a child is burned or anybody burns himself or herself, you have a 7-degree burn, how do you replace that skin? So you'll have to make an artificial skin of some sort to grow on it. So people do research of this kind in materials directly related to life and health in this world. So I think this area will have a tremendous future. I hope in this college you develop a very nice center for materials research which is interdisciplinary in nature. Well, coming to interdisciplinary nature, let me tell you, science itself is interdisciplinary. I think all this physics, chemistry is very, very artificial division because I publish in physics journals a lot. I'm not supposed to be a physicist officially, but I do. I'm a chemical physicist, but we do publish a lot of papers in physics. We publish in materials journals. So it is difficult to say where physics ends, where chemistry starts, or the other way around. So I think it's very important to have a highly interdisciplinary center for materials research. I hope your college will look into the possibility of establishing such a center. Of course, one of the major areas in the center could be nanotechnology, nanoscience, which is making a very big headway all over the world, including in India. And I do wish the college great success in its endeavors. Thank you. And also, before closing, I formally take the pleasure of